Concern over the tragic effects of the new sedative thalidomide prompts President Kennedy at his press conference to call for stronger, better administered drug laws. He announces a staff increase for the FDA, whose Dr. Francis Kelsey kept it off the United States market. Asked about other safeguards, he replies,
The Food and Drug Administration have had nearly 200 people working on this. Every doctor, every hospital, every nurse have been notified.
Hello, I am Julia Schifrin, and this is my National History Day documentary. There have unfortunately been numerous tragedies throughout history: the sinking of the Titanic, the terror attacks on 9/11, and the Holocaust, to name a few. One that may not get as widely recognized but still is tragic is a drug that goes by the name of thalidomide. Thalidomide is a sedative drug invented in the 1960s which caused a worldwide tragedy. The drug was prescribed to many pregnant women in order to relieve pregnancy nausea. It was later found that thalidomide caused irreversible damages to the child, and thousands of children were born with severe congenital malformations. Many of them did not survive more than a few days after they were born. Back then, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, did not place regulations on drug approval or monitoring as it later did. The FDA is a federal agency of the United States Department of Health and Human Services, one of the United States federal executive departments. They are in charge of regulating many things to make sure that they are safe for consumers. It includes, but is not limited to, food, vaccines, drugs, animal food, medical devices, cosmetics, and tobacco products. The FDA divides that responsibility of approving drugs into two phases. In the pre-market phase, FDA reviews and manufacturers' applications to market drugs in the United States, and a drug may not be sold unless it has FDA approval. Once a drug is on the market, the FDA continues its oversight of drug safety and effectiveness. That post-market phase lasts as long as the drug is on the market. By 1962, approximately 20,000 patients in the United States had taken thalidomide as a part of an unregulated clinical trial. Following the discovery of the harmful effects of the drug, however, the FDA stepped in and stopped the trial. One positive effect of thalidomide is that it also influenced the FDA's creation of pregnancy categories, a ranking of drugs based on their effects on reproduction and pregnancy. This led to many pregnancy drugs made to help women expecting children. Ironically, and through more research, it was discovered that thalidomide was actually helpful for some diseases. It helped HIV patients not lose so much weight. It cured throat ulcers and also was helpful for people suffering from leprosy. The FDA has it placed under Category X, which basically means that you cannot take the drug for those illnesses, just as long as you're not pregnant. That the FDA is a necessary branch of the government, and as far as drug thalidomide goes, the FDA stepped in a little too late for some babies, but it made sure people can get help while keeping future babies safe.